ensure your safety.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. On this video we are going to be completing the main mission, Benvenuto, which I think means welcome. And also we will be going back to Monteriggioni and offloading some codex pages, picking up some money and improving our armour. But before we do any of that, if you look right there on the little map, you'll see there is a viewpoint that we're just really close to. So we're going to do that one first.
By decree of the Council of Ten, all cittadini wishing to enlarge their storyteller must first seek planning permission.
So this is our first viewpoint that's in Venice. And that makes it more complicated to do it that way, but there we go. Outside. I don't think you needed to do that, you could have climbed up where you were. But there we go. And we'll synchronise. I think this makes it 39 viewpoints of the 73 we've got to do. Yep, 39 of 73. So if we just look at the map, we'll see there's nothing really very exciting, but we've unclouded it and there's a few shops around us, but nothing more. And that's our main mission right there. That's the boat that we just came off of, and there is the fast travel station that we'll be travelling to. So let us jump off of this and go and speak to Leonardo.
Whatever I have done, I'm sorry.
That's how we start this mission, by talking to Leonardo.
Messer Da Vinci!
Yes?
Buongiorno e ben arrivato. I'm Elvise. Senor Don has asked that I escort you to the workshop. Are you ready?
Benvenuto. Take a quick tour of Venice with Alvis.
Ah, Venezia.
So let's read about Alvis firstly. Alvis da Villandino. Date of birth 1441, profession baggage handler. A Venetian native, Alvis worked as a baggage handler for several years until, convinced of Venice's superiority, he enlisted in the navy. In 1500 he was tasked with defending the fortress of Modon from the Turks. After a heavy night of drinking, Alvis awoke to Turkish cannon fire, bombarding the town. Panicking while running across the deck, he tripped, hit his head and drowned. When it became clear Venice had lost the battle, he was accused of negligence by the ship's captain and erased from the logs of the navy.
What other place is as beautiful, as stable, as perfect? Come, I will show you her wonders. Our first stop, the Rialto Bridge. Behold the elegance with which she spans the Grand Canal, a symbol of Venetian unity and crime.
Ponte de Rialto. One of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. Well, we'll go find it another time. The oldest and the most famous bridge in Venice. The Rialto is the dividing line between the districts of San Marco and San Polo. The bridge is notable not only for the size of its large arch, but also for its main walkway lined with shops and stalls, which was a vibrant, strolling and meeting place for the community around it. Contrast that with today's Rialto, where crowds of tourists fight over cheap knockoffs of Venetian glass while some idiot attempts to spit off the edge of the bridge onto passing boats. Ah, modernity.
Let us continue. Here we are,
So, San Giacomo di Rialto. Again, one of the glyphs are on this as well. Originally founded in 421, San Giacomo is believed to be the oldest church in Venice, although the current building was constructed around 1071. The 15th century facade is crowned with a magnificent 24-hour celestial clock. During the Renaissance, the church was typically used by the merchants in the nearby market as a place to stop and pray during the workday. At least, that's what they told their wives.
Como di Rialto, oldest church in Venezia. Isn't she beautiful? And her clock tower. Magnifico. Come, come. There's more to see. No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets, be it spices or silk, from near and far. There is...
You were told to stay home, but the rent is paid. I have every right to sell here. Emilio disagrees. No, no, stop, stop!
Let us continue the tour elsewhere.
Look, isn't it amazing? Would you mind buying it for me? I left my money with my bags.
Hey, mind your step, Corleone.
And here we have the Palazzo della Seta, home to Emilio Barbarigo. Normally I'd suggest a closer look, but with the way things are now...
Why? What's happened?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance, some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
They destroyed my stand. I demand compensation.
Here you are, then.
The Doge will know about this. I'll report you to the council.
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for disrupting commerce.
What? You just invented that. There's no such law.
There is now.
No! Stop!
Palazzo della Seta, the home of Venice's most powerful merchant, Emilio Barbarigo. Work on Seta, as it affectionately known by locals, was completed in 1450. The Palazzo is a standout example of Venetian Gothic architecture, dark and imposing, yet light and airy at the same time. Didn't mean to pickpocket him, but we'll take the money anyway and run away. Unfortunate.
And now, I present to you your workshop, Ser Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia, as much as she enjoys having you.
So, here we are. Exciting, isn't it? Care to come in?
Maybe later. I need to visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
Grazie, my friend.
Di nulla.
So there we have it, the end of Benvenuto.
Emilio Barbarigo, titan of Venetian industry, terror of the underworld. Aided by his powerful family, he cornered the market through smart business practices such as edging out the competition and lobbying the government. He funded the Venetian police force almost single-handedly, keeping the streets safe from crime and his finances tax-free. Emilio claims to be a supporter of the Republic. The problem is, once you own the police force, voting becomes, well, inefficient. As does, you know, opposition.
So, Emilio Barbarigo is obviously not a nice guy, and I think he's the guy we met when Rodrigo Borgia was talking last to Jacopo de Pazzi. He's the guy that had come over from Venice, isn't it? Emilio Barbarigo. So, we are going to... that's where this mission ends, as I said. We actually have a little bit of notoriety, and that's all because I nicked that bit of money, which I didn't mean to do. So we better get rid of it, because we don't want to start this mission. We don't want to start in Venice with a criminal record. That would be terrible. Okay. Now, much as we said we didn't have time to go and see Leonardo, we're actually going to, because we need him to decode those codex pages. If we look at our inventory, we will see that in the items look we have 5 encrypted, and we only need 4. So let's get those decrypted, and then we'll be able to take them back.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting! Is this an inverted Caesar shift? If I just substitute these letters here, I've got it.
There we go, 5 codex pages decoded, 1 health square gained. That was interesting, because when I did the practice run through, he said something totally different when he was deciphering that, so that was interesting. Santa Maria Gloriosa del Frari. Built by Franciscan monks, Santa Maria Gloriosa del Frari, the Frari for short, is the second largest church in Venice. Following the guidelines of St. Francis, who advocated poverty, the church has very basic exterior decoration. It is rumoured that in the 15th century the Frari housed a hidden tomb which has since collapsed. It says now the bell tower looks like a challenge, Rebecca says. So, we are going to head all the way back. If we see here, we've got assassination contracts nearby. And we'll be doing those, probably start one of those in the next video. Let's get those side missions done as best we can. But for now, we're going to go back to the fast travels pace and head back to the villa to deposit our now decrypted codex pages.
A great metal work here.
I'm sure you do.
My God.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. Ezio just fancied taking a swim there. That was it. And again he fancied taking a swim by the things. Okay, so we're nearly back. And we're going to go to Montegioni, the villa. So we've done all the renovations we need, so we don't need to do any of that anymore. But what we are going to do is we are going to look at doing... yeah, we're going to look at upgrading our armour and possibly get a few other things as well. Here we are. So remember, we've done all the renovations, we don't need to do any more of those. But we will have a chat with Claudia.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
73%. All the shops are done. Renovations are all done. It's just the collections we need now, really.
A presto, Ezio.
So let's empty the... There we go, empty the chest. 66,166 florins. And now we're going to go into this room and deposit those codex pages. There's the codex wall. And you can see we have 7 gaps, so there are 7 more codex pages, which I can only assume must be in Venice. Yep, 23 of 30 codex pages on the wall. We need to get all them to get the 100%, so that's what we're going to do. And now we're going to go to the blacksmith down in the town. As I say, I could have bought it in Venice, but there's no point because you get a discount with this place, and it also helps to build your income. So we're going to repair our armour anyway, but we don't need to. We're going to do it, but we're going to get a new armour now. So we're going to get the metal greaves. And we're going to get the metal chest guard. And we're going to get the metal pauldrons. Now I looked at the weapons, and we've got the scimitar at the moment, which is 3 damage, 3 speed, and 5 deflect. The only one that comes anywhere near it, to be honest, is the Milanese sword. 3 damage, 5 speed with 3 deflect. So none of the others come anywhere near it. And we'll just stick with the scimitar, I think.
Just count it again.
So we'll stick with scimitar. Now we're going to come over here to the tailor.
I have the sharpest claws of all.
And look at the pouches, and we've got most of them, but we haven't got the medium poison vial, so we might as well take that.
A pleasure. Come again.
And we're going to come over here to the doctor. Our health is full. We're going to look at these apothecary supplies. We're full with medicine, but we're not full with poison because we just bought a bigger pouch. So we'll buy all the poison we need.
Ah yes, much better, friend. You'll see.
And that's it. And now we will go. That's it. We're going to head back now to Venice. To the Rialto Bridge. And that is where we are going to leave when we get back there. Let's have a look at the armour. You can see I don't think it's as good as the other armour. It doesn't have the same engravings or anything, it's just plain metal. But it's obviously more powerful because we've got a lot more health. But anyway, that's where we're going to call an end to this video. So thank you for watching, and until next time, requiescat in pace.